Hi guys, my name is Gisela and I'm going to share with you one of the defining moments of my life. So I come from Lima, Peru, where I attended an American high school where about 70% of the students that make up each grade level end up going either to the US or to Europe for college. During my sophomore year in high school, I had to declare whether I was going to be taking the IB or doing one of the two other programs that my school offers, the Peruvian program and the American program. Now, there's this big stigma at my high school that those who didn't do the IB were the lazy ones. Despite this stigma, I personally didn't feel that the IB program would be the right fit for me. And a few days right before I had to make my decision about the program, my high school announced that a new program called the Innovation Academy was going to be piloted. Unlike the IB, which has a very traditional approach to learning, the Innovation Academy would offer a very collaborative and hands-on approach to education. And as soon as I found that out, I was completely in love with the program because it's exactly what I was looking for. It spoke to me at an entirely new level, and I decided that I was going to do the program regardless of how I'd be labeled amongst my teachers or my friends. Whether they'd call me the lazy ones or not, I was settled on doing the Innovation Academy. But you're probably wondering where the defining moment comes in. The defining moment of my story comes when I went to the IB coordinator to talk to him about my decision, and he told me, "Gisela, you're making a big mistake. You're going to regret this decision for the rest of your life." He said, "You've come so far. Are you really willing to throw it all away?" And my personal favorite was, "No college is going to accept you." Now, as I listened to his words, it really was extremely hard for me to regain my composure. I'm not the best when it comes to confrontation, but I stood my ground and I respectfully thanked him for his opinion, but I told him that my decision was final. I then spent the next 2 years together with 15 of the most amazing students who had also chosen to take the Innovation Academy out of my class of about 100 students. And while our IB counterparts studied economics mainly from a textbook, we learned about it on the streets of Lima by producing a documentary on microcredit lending, or even by creating our own smoothie business and learning about business by creating one ourselves. When it came to applying for college, the IB coordinator was wrong. I didn't get rejected from all schools. I actually got accepted to 7 of the 10 schools that I applied for. And had I not stood my ground that day in his office, I probably wouldn't be at UF today. The only reason I applied to UF was because I was looking for a university that would give me something similar to what the Innovation Academy gave me my final 2 years in high school. Ironically, UF has a relatively new program that's called the exact same thing. It's called the Innovation Academy, and like the Innovation Academy in my high school, it emphasizes collaborative learning and real-world experiences. So once I found this while I was doing my college search, it really didn't take much convincing for me to want to apply and come here once I had gotten accepted. But the lesson of my defining moment is that you shouldn't let others tell you what you should or shouldn't do if you feel strongly about something. The Innovation Academy was something that I felt strongly about, and I told the IB coordinator that. I suggest, and not suggest, but I really emphasize that you don't choose the conventional route because everyone does it. Instead, seek the excitement that lies in the road that is less traveled. The Innovation Academy at my high school was that less traveled road for me, and the excitement that lied within the road was all of the experiences that I faced my junior and senior year as a result of the program, as well as the fact that I'm at UF today. I think it's very easy to do what everyone else does or to settle with what you think is expected of you, but I hope that my defining moment, if even by just a little bit, has allowed you to recognize that great opportunities can lie ahead, even if it means being the ugly duckling for a day.